Hey, namaste, and welcome. I'm JC Yogi, and welcome to Sunday. It's a Sunday, kind of like around 10:30 in the morning here in the UK. I'm here in the Shala, and today's practice we're gonna focus on the upper body, and especially the shoulders. So ideally, you would need a strap, and if you have like a strap, I mean these are the yoga mat straps. There's so many different straps. My buckles is like a kind of like a plasticky bottles and has two like little hooks or loops. We need to make a loop into the strap, so this really long, nice long strap to focus on the shoulders. You bring the first bit at the first part of the belt, first loop, and then you loop it onto the top part, and that creates like a little buckle basically. So when you have the straps, sometimes the strap gets a little looser, but the whole idea is to really feel the loop. So we're gonna work with so many variation of the loops, kind of like width or diameter. Just if you loop the straps and keep it ready by your side. So we're gonna come to a gentle pranayama technique just to help us settle in, because every practice of yoga require, of course, to really practice pranayama. Pranayama is part of the practice of yoga, asana, mantra, mudra, and so on. To really help us to ground the energy. So we take any possible seat you can take, cross-legged, on a chair or wherever you are, with your eyes closed for a moment, to turn into the self, turn inward, to feel the breath, feel the energy in your body. Keeping the lip lightly touching so the jaw muscles is relaxed. The neck is long. And very, very slowly, with that soft inhale, soft exhale, coming back into the self, coming back to the room, and we gonna start ready to practice. Just as well, notice if you don't have any proper yoga strap, any belt long enough can be used. A towel, not too thick, so you're gonna feel the grip. Basically, these kind of things, or anything that you have, at home. So you don't worry about a strap. So I like to use those props to guide you and help you, and they help me a lot. I use bricks, I use the straps, I use a Dharma wheel, which is here, and of course I use as well the hammock. You see sometimes some of my videos on the yoga hammock, which has handles, that kind of little like strap basically. We're gonna come up to standing. So move that away for a moment. I don't need the blocks for now. And I'm going to take my tops off so you can see what's happening to my shoulders. So, we're going to take a wide stance, feet about roughly, leg lengths apart, roughly. Toes turning inward, like why we do wide-legged standing forward fold, but we're going to take a strap as wide as your shoulders. So roughly, you measure your shoulder width, and you have the loop. And then you grab the palms facing upward, and shoulder headed arm bone back. Pull the strap lightly and start to move the arms anywhere over your head. You might not see my hand all the way up, doesn't matter. Trying to keep the ribs softened and then in, forward. So a little bit more. Keep the straps pulled, both hands, and notice that mobility when we take the arms from the frontal plane into the top plane. Nice, inhale and exhale. Just one thing I want to really note as well, pay attention to, shoulders roll forward a lot. We enable this so much using the gadget we have, using maybe the lifestyle, you sit in the office all day, your shoulders shrug forward a lot. So what we're trying to get those extra rotation of your shoulders to allow movement for them more, allow more mobility, allow more opening through the chest area, collarbone, and of course the mid-thoracic spine. One more time. And then up, up, up. and bring them down. So a little bit of rotation. When I go to my left, keep my right hip back, center, excuse me, over to the right. So I just want to bring some, again, rotation to my spine using my mid-thoracic spine. Keep the pull on the belt all the time. Keeping the breath rhythmic. Good, one more on each side. So I'm gonna free some stagnant energy from the body and then release the strap. Just one thing when we go side of the shoulders, how about the shoulders do this? And we tend to roll forward, we tend to have your feet out. Ideally your toes in, whether you're narrow standing or wide form, and then the shoulders pull back. So that means, this is what I mean, head and arm bone back. So really important without sticking the ribs out too much. Right, so now we're gonna take the strap a little bigger loop. So I'm gonna turn my back to you to show you. I'm gonna take the strap behind my back. See how I'm taking my palms open? So when I go sideways, you can see my widest stance exactly the same. This is what makes a rotation of the shoulders. Pull the strap apart. Now we move it in the back plane. Without pulling the ribs too much, squeeze. So this is when you're engaged the shoulder blade in your back. Without folding first, we're really opening those shoulders. So sometimes we clasp the hand behind our back and the shoulders go forward and so on. Now, when we take the arms, see how I'm hinging my hips and come forward, and the arms goes up and then maybe stop here. If you maintain that energy and pulling the strap apart, head down, and we combine the forward fold into the shoulders opening. Your shoulders are always working. You bend the knee, pull the strap, and just slowly, slowly, slowly come back all the way. Do one more time. Pull the strap nice and slowly. Fold, fold, fold. So enough resistance on the strap to maintain the shoulders engaged. That's all it is. And release. I mean, I've been really suffering from my shoulder here for a while, and that required deep opening, and it takes time. Very grateful. It's time to happen. So I felt a little shift in there. Okay, so now you're gonna take your feet about wide of your mat. It's really good. You're gonna take your right hand, palms upward, and then when you move the elbow forward, see the strap goes onto your shoulder. I've got a little friend coming with me now. This is George. He'll come to the camera soon. He'll love it when I'm here on the mat. So you see how my left hand reaching the strap with that loop on my right hand side, my right elbow forward. All I'm gonna do is pull the strap down. Good, that's all you're doing. You pull the strap down and your elbows come up. Oh, it's a big opening. That's all to keep the ribs softened. So if I face you, you can see my elbows not going out. Keep it forward, and all I'm doing, I'm pulling that. Good, now when you know enough here, you stop. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my strap back. Again, this is the back view. I'm pulling back without sticking the ribs out, without moving the elbow forward. Good, inhale here. And slowly, we're gonna switch hands. It's really deep work, by the way. Take it easy. My left hand, elbows forward, and then see how my right hand reach all the way to my left side. So I'm pulling the strap down without moving the elbow out. Till you find resistance, then we're gonna start to pull back plane. Oh, this is where my shoulders feel little discomfort. And notice my elbow wants to push out. Then I stop because my shoulder's asking my elbow to go out because the tension there. Good, inhale. Exhale, release it down. And you feel so much open in the shoulders. Again, I'm gonna keep more or less the same loop, like the same width of my shoulders, which is normally we do this, we try to reach behind our back or head. The right hand goes behind my head, and a lot of time I push the head forward. I'm gonna keep my elbow back, the left hand into that loop, into that circle, pulling down. So I'm not pushing my head, I'm moving my arms away from my head, my left hand in the center, my right elbow slightly up, my left hand down, breathe in, and this is what we call the flossing, or I refer to, start to floss through the shoulder blade, up and down. and then you stay here, breathing in. Now often the left hand reach up to the hand, the right hand, absolutely great, but let's use the belt for now. My feet about hip width apart, you can go wider, toes always inward. Release and we switch hand. Again, my left hand into the belt, my elbows up, I'm not pushing my head, I'm not pulling my head. My right hand into that loop, in the middle of my back. So start to squeeze, soften the ribs. Now we're flossing up and down, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Good, nice, and then relax your hand down. So really, this is allow us to fully open through the shoulders. Right, so that's one more thing. I'm gonna take the strap a little less now. A little less. Exactly what we did. I'm gonna floss backward, okay? My right elbow forward, my left hand into that loop, because I know my body allow me to do this. And then when I find the connection, again breathe, and I'm gonna start to floss backward. Keep the right elbow moving forward and floss back, floss back, floss back. You can take your feet wider stance. Good, and we hold it, your left shoulder back, right shoulder back, and bring that energy, breathe in, oh, and then relax back. See the difference? First we floss up and down, now we're flossing forward and backward. The left hand, one more time. So exactly the same we did earlier, forward, like going deeper. You keep your loop big, absolutely fine. So I'm squeezing, elbows forward, again, my shoulders tight here, my elbow want to come out. So I'm really working with it. So start to floss it back and hold it. Keep that elbow forward, breathe in. Breathe out, and again. Nice, and relax it. So what happens often, let's go with that. What happens often, we take the forearm down on the mat, what happens often, the elbow goes out, that means your shoulders roll forward. So really getting that opening. So we're gonna use something with this blocks. I'm taking a bricks between my hand the arm bone back, squeeze in, bend the elbows like the palms towards you, and then move the arms up. Keep squeezing the blocks. See how far we can take the arms up using the blocks this time. Your ribs are softened, so I'm engaging my abdomen. Squeeze those palms into the blocks. Breathe in. So imagine like a forklift. We're going to start to move the blocks over your head. Keep your feet active. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Try to keep the elbows parallel and then slowly bring it back. These are a very, very deep work on the shoulders. If we apply this on the mat, when I come on the mat, what we call dolphin. When we come to dolphin, as I said, often we take the hand down, the elbows goes out. So I'm going to do exactly the same formula, using the blocks, pushing between my hand, my shoulders, elbows stack, tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Squeeze the blocks and wether your feet a little bit closer, but don't move the shoulders over. I know, George coming to check on me, making sure I'm right. Sorry if he's in his way. What I'm doing, I'm pushing the blocks between my hand, activating my forearm, neck is long, my head slightly off the ground. And if you notice yourself, come on, you're ready. If you notice yourself, your head coming to the floor, it's not because you think my neck is longer than our, no, because the shoulders go forward. You're shortening your neck muscle. So from here, if you see my side, I'm always constantly rotating my shoulder blade back. Yes, I know. There's a little rain coming up, isn't it, Josh? Yeah, you see, this is like really opening my shoulders back. That's hard on the shoulders often, and you agree with me, aren't you? And then, because we do this all the time. The moment you do this, your scapula move away from each other. When it comes to any back bend, if we're not taking the arm bone back, that's gonna be tricky. When you get comfortable, we're gonna do a couple of these plank forms. So imagine my hand here doing a plank. If my shoulder is here, I lost all connection to my abdomen. If my head of the arm bone back is a little kind of like rotate backward, that makes a big difference. So if I'm all forward, see how I'm protracting, retracting my shoulders, then you can do it for a plank. I'm not bending my elbows strong, my core is strong, and that really good way to activate the shoulders. And that's complete our practice. I'm not going to go further than that today because really deep practice on the shoulders. If you practice these, there's so many other options we can work with the strap when we start to connect the strap shoulders into your feet, like that Vrajasana and so on. It's an amazing way because we start to learn how to mobilize the external rotation of the shoulders, allow us to try to, because if you're trying to reach the hand this way, see how my shoulders go forward, I'm stuck somewhere. I hope these videos are very educational, good for you to like a little understand them. If you like what you see, give us a little heart, give us a little note. I'll appreciate you, and I'm really grateful for each one of you as well to show up fully on this mat with me, whether you practice on your own, you practice on the mat with me or trapeze. Namaste and peace to all.